Hey guys, LC Fifa here, and welcome to this 94 rated prime icon Johan Cruyff player review. So now the top tier icons have started to come down in price, it's given me a chance to use some of them. So we'll start off with this Cruyff first, and as you can see on screen, this is the team I started him in. We've got Schmeichel in goal, Hernandez, Kimpembe, Bremer and Di Lorenzo in defence, Martinelli, Fofana, Tonali and Best in midfield, with Mbappe and Cruyff in attack. So Cruyff's 5'11", he's got high attacking and low defensive work rates, he's right-footed, and has a 5-star skill moves and a 5-star weak foot. He can play in striker and centre forward. And then looking at some of his stats, he's got 93 acceleration and 89 sprint speed. He's got 95 attack positioning and finishing, 93 long shots, 94 volleys and vision, 87 crossing and long passing, 93 short passing and curve, 92 agility, 97 reactions, 96 ball control, 95 dribbling, and finally 94 composure. I did buy him off the transfer market with Hunter already on him. However, this is something I'd probably put on him anyway, just to max out his pace and shooting abilities. Onto his icon profile, and this prime card highlights his performances in the 1974 FIFA World Cup, where he managed to achieve the Golden Ball Award. Finally onto his traits, and he's got flair and outside the foot shot, with the rest being AI based traits. Right then, game number 1, he's got 94 to Stegen, he's got prime Zidane and foot birthday Mateus. He's actually got quite a few good players, he's got mid R9 up front. We play that through, Mbappe, Cruyff's hit in here, oh he's missed it, well he's not missed it, he's saved it, but... Play that through to Mbappe, I'm just going to try and score this. It's fallen to Cruyff, who green timed it, but it's a save from ter Stegen. Play that through. Okay, Cruyff's in here. It's a good slide tackle in the end. Just didn't have the pace to get past Alaba there. Some good head. Di Lorenzo on the follow-up, and we do put that one in. We managed to score a corner to make it 1-0. Here he's paused it. And he's quit. Right, game number 2. And we're coming against Team of the Season De Gea. He's got the flashback Laporte card. You don't play against him much. But he has got red Osimhen Mbappe. On Cruyff, he heads it and it's a goal. And I wasn't expecting that for his first goal for me. A header. Just a simple cross in the end, but good positioning to beat the defender. And a good header as well. Cruyff over the top. We should have him beat here. Come on, Mbappe, and better first touch than that. I can't believe that. Just had a similar sort of chance the other end, but my Mbappe took such a horrendous touch. Wow. Shouldn't be really scoring from there. I know it's green time, but... Again, feel a bit hard done by there. Not much I can do about it. It's not even really a good shooting angle, to be honest. He's green-timed another one. What can I do? He's just shooting from like the edge of the box. It's a right back. I can't believe it. Again, I can't do anything about that. Right, I think we've timed this one pretty well. Cruyff, please. Yep. Not fun to play against people like that. He's playing Maldini at left back, which you don't see too often. He has got red Verratti and Team of the Season Salah though up front. Cruyff, he's made a great run here. Can we finesse it? I don't know what sort of shot that is, but we'll take it. In front of Sergio Ramos, but can't quite score. Tight angle, wasn't expecting much there. He did well to get in front of him in the first place. Best on the follow-up. Okay, make it 2-0. Again, a little bit lucky. We managed to take the shot off as the keeper was getting to us and it just bounced off him. And he's quit. Okay, so we're playing against here. He's got Trophy Titans, Casillas, Foot Birthday Maldini, a good midfield. He's got the Foot Birthday Darwin Núñez up front. Kimpembe, okay. That's another assist for Cruyff now. Yeah, it's a great cross into the box for Kimpembe at the back post.
Johan Cruyff. Martinelli. Well, it was a promising avenue of attack.
So that should be Maldini on a yellow. It is. We'll take this with Cruyff, why not? See if we can get some power on it. Go on. Is it in? It's in, wow! I can't believe that. I just powered it all the way up with a bit of curl, and it's managed to beat Casillas into the top corner of the goal. I think he did get a hand to it, but not enough to keep it out.
Well, they couldn't keep it. Cruyff.
That's a great ball through. Best. Oh, what a finish. And that's more like it. That's the Cruyff we've been waiting to see. Good pass through to Best and a lovely little flare finish at the end.
Could get even better here. Yes, it's so true. For once they find themselves in defensive mode.
Ah, come on. All right, we give one away. 3-1. Okay, it's an easy ball through. That's not very good. No, I tried to block that pass off. I tried to block both of them off. None of them worked in the end, and he's sort of getting back into this now. We blocked that, he's still got it. Oh, I've tried to pass that to my other centre. I've tried to pass that back to Kimpembe. He's chosen the wrong player. That's annoying. And he's gritting on me, and it's 3-3. Really? You're drawing, mate. Come on. Cruyff, nice little finish. And we'll do a cheeky little griddy back to him. There we go. Thank you. Right, we do win 4-3 in the end. Right, into the last game now. And he's got Timothy's and Chesney, Red Bremer and Timothy's and Smalling. He's got Abedi Pele, just the hero version of midfield. Okay, nice from Cruyff. Pull that back. Finesse. And he's missed it. Okay. Oh, what a touch. Around Chris Smalling. I'm going to float this one into Mbappe. Mbappe on the head. Can he get the follow-up? No, not quite. It's a good ball through from Cruyff. Past that, yes. All right, he won't get the direct assist, but he was the key player in that build-up then. A great pass through for Fofana.
Action underway once more. Johan Cruyff. Mbappe. This is looking threatening. Opportunity.
Can we finish it? Yes, we do on his weak foot after a little scoop turn. And he slots it just past Chesney. Great finish and great composure there.
So underway again. Sandro Tonali. No, not the best challenge. Can he put it away?
And again, we managed to slot it past Chesney at his near post. A great little finish from Cruyff on his weak foot.
Stopping him apparently. He continues his run.
Okay, it's a good goal from him. I should have defended that a lot better.
And just look at the celebrations.
Go on, Mbappe, I see you.
Aimed towards
It's a great cross once again. Mbappe finishes it off. Another cross assist for Cruyff there. And once again, just delivers it on a plate.
Goals in plentiful supply.
What has happened to my fullback? Di Lorenzo just got sent flying from this game. I don't even know why.
He's doubled his total for the day. It's superb scoring form. Now looking dangerous here. Cruyff. Is it going to be?
Okay, nice little dribbling from Cruyff. Let his defender overcommit.
Excellence in finishing. There for all to see.
Free to Cruyff again, and he saves it this time.
Very much an option.
We should be off here.
They need to get bodies
We are. Dink that in.
delivery.
Cruyff, I could have gone for the pass, but it doesn't matter. He finishes it. And I was wondering if I'd taken the right option then, but we do in the end. And he's quit. Okay then, so what are my final thoughts on this 94 prime icon Cruyff? Well, it took me a couple of games to start getting used to him. However, once I'd figured out how to use him properly, it was a really fun card to use. And of course, at this time of the year, it just shows that he can still stand up against some of the higher rated team in the seasons currently available in FIFA. So we'll start off with his pace, and he does have good acceleration, and you can feel that in game. However, over longer distances, because of that 89 sprint speed, even with the Hunter chemistry style on him, you're going to be coming up against really fast centre-backs now. And he did sometimes get caught over longer distances. I would say that giving him a chemistry style that does boost his pace is a must in my opinion, as it just allows you to get the most out of this card in an attacking position. I also do think he could play out wide or in a deeper cam position as well. Now, although you might be a little bit concerned about his pace in those wide positions, his attack positioning and his overall work rates just means he's always pushing the back line and finding gaps in the defence, so he isn't heavily reliant on his pace, which in 91 is still pretty good, don't get me wrong, he still does feel fast. However, of course, there are faster players out there at this point in the year. His 95 finishing, it was pretty good for me, but he did miss the odd chance, especially early on. His 84 shot power does impact his finishing as well, just in terms of it just gives the goalkeeper a little bit more time to react to the shot. However, his finishing does sometimes keep it out of the reach of the goalkeeper anyway, so even if he does manage to react in time to the shot, he still can't manage to reach it. His 93 long shots are also pretty good. Again though, his 84 shot power does give the goalkeeper a little bit more time to reposition to try and deal with the incoming shot. His 94 volleys are pretty good. I did use them a couple of times. I don't think he actually managed to score any goals, but it didn't impact his accuracy. And his 88 penalties, I didn't get a penalty to take with him, but at 88 it is going to be good enough. Now his passing at 91, I wouldn't say surprised me because it's already a really high rated stat, but I actually thought it was one of the better aspects of the card. His 94 vision just means he can pick out those passes where he isn't directly facing the player he wants to pass the ball to, and his 87 crossing for me was actually really good. I only used it a couple of times, and I think both times he delivered the ball on a plate for my player, and I actually scored from both the chances. He does have 83 free kick accuracy too, and although it's not the highest, I actually managed to score a free kick with him, which I barely score any free kicks in this game, and it was from miles out too, so clearly it is more than usable if you do get the power and accuracy right. His 93 short passing you shouldn't have any problems with. His 87 long passing was pretty good, although sometimes it just lacks a little bit of power to reach the player in stride. His 93 curve does help him bend the ball around the defenders, and it also helps with his finesse shot, which in turn also improves his overall finishing ability. Next up is his dribbling category, which at 94 is the highest rated stat on the card. I was a little bit concerned about how his 82 balance might impact his agility on the ball. However, I have to say I didn't notice it at all, and also when it came to being under pressure from the opponent, he still didn't really fall over that often for me. His 92 agility does allow him to turn very quickly both on and off the ball, which is kind of vital at this point in the year, to creating chances inside the box, and it also helps with build-up play too. His 97 reactions are nice to have, and it just means he's one of the first players to react to changes in ball direction, which does come in handy inside the box from rebounds. His 96 ball control and 95 dribbling were again perfect for me, and he never really miscontrolled a pass or took a heavy touch when dribbling with the ball. The ball does come under instant control, especially if you're not sprinting into the touch. His 94 composure was also key to his finishing and passing whilst under pressure, and there was loads of times where the goalkeeper was rushing out at him and he just managed to slot the ball past the goalkeeper, just showing how key and important his composure was. Next up we have his heading, and although it's only rated at 64, you wouldn't really consider Cruyff an aerial threat. he actually did manage to score a header for me, which was good to see. His stamina at 82 is a little bit disappointing, especially at this point in the year where loads of cards have in the 90s now with Team of the Season. I did notice that he did tie quicker than my other attacking players, so it is a shame that you might have to bring this card off before the 90th minute if you use him quite a lot in the match. His strength and aggression weren't the best, which you sort of expect looking at the stats. His balance does help them out a little bit, but he doesn't put up too much of a fight when it comes to shielding the ball. And of course, the last things to talk about with any Cruyff card is his 5-star combo. Now, his 5-star weak foot was pretty reliable for me. I did finish a few times on his left foot. However, there was the odd time where he missed a shot on his left foot, and I just think if that was taken on his right, would he have missed that shot? So it's pretty good. Maybe it feels a bit more like a 4-star, really, at least in my opinion, anyway. And of course, his 5-star skill moves are great to have, and it just means you can perform pretty much all the skill moves in the game. I'm not necessarily the best person to take advantage of 5-star skill moves, so some of you might actually be able to get more out of this card than I did, but they are pretty fun to use, even if you don't really know how to use skill moves correctly, like me. So overall, I'm going to give this card a 9.3 out of 10. He's not without his weaknesses, but he doesn't really feel like any other card in the game, and that's always the fun part of using a card like this Cruyff, as some players can start to feel sort of very similar when they start getting rated for Team of the Season. He's fast enough, his shooting's pretty great too, and his passing and dribbling are up there with some of the best in the attackers I've used so far this year. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. And to request any future content, please leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll be sure to reply.